it should be going. Oh, I think we're good. Yep, we're set. All right, let me get my share stream. Copy. Everyone. Imperiale. Stream is live.
Yippee!
Oh, they started.
Oh shit, we're late.
Elijah,
Welcome to the
teleported.
stream, everyone.
Welcome to stream.
That's what you at
You said you found a spot.
for the afterwards.
Oh, okay. Anyways, the race is off. We've got. I saw something. We've got 10 ships today. One team from Red Squadron, one team from Blue Squadron, French team from Anvers, another French team from Rochefort, pirate team from shit, what's it called? Royal Fortune.
Yeah.
US
What about
team Columbia Racing, another pirate team White Hook Yachting Club.
look? There's two
Another
pirate teams.
team. It's 3 Crips. Spanish team Squadra de Cadiz, and another one.
Wait a second. There's an American ship flying pirate flag. I believe they might be on a captured ship.
What? Where?
Or maybe, yes, Columbia Racing is flying the Patriot flag, and they've got a pirate flag up on their fore.
Oh,
They're good boats.
is that this one?
I'm sorry. You're not streaming in Discord.
Oh, let me do that.
Looks like we're seeing an early start from Royal Blue Yacht Club, and
I don't know if I can stream it.
I'm not sure.
Oh, it's because, okay, whatever.
They're really duking up in the front. It looks like you've got 2 British ships in front, followed by a French. And then closely behind them, we have American and the Pirates.
Oh, goddamn.
The French and the Pirates.
Alright, rounding that first gate. Looks like we've got a pretty tight pack as the rain comes down. I want to quickly check the wind. Wind is not high enough to start breaking sails, although it is setting.
What crew is that second place ship?
Second
It's
place?
French. RRC.
If only we had sushi here. I think that might be. I know there's 2 French teams. Couldn't tell you the difference between the flags. Oh, okay, so this is Anvers. That front one is the Rochefort.
Ah. We're seeing Rochefort and Blue Squadron duking out for first place, whilst closely behind Red Squadron's coming in.
This, I will say, this is a change from the first race. I remember both Blue Squad and Red Squad took a little bit. I think they were on the behind, especially Blue Squad.
Hold on there.
Very behind.
Hold on there. Who has priority on this turn?
Oh, let me check the rules real quick.
I think Rochefort has to make space now.
Let me check.
They're really closing the gap on them.
Same tack. Windward vessels be expected to give to leeway vessels.
That would be the French.
So the French needs to give way?
Yeah, they are to the windward. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit of a bump here from Blue.
That might be a penalty for them. I'm not sure.
Well, there's no crash, but they certainly lost a little bit of time on that. The French, I'd say that's illegal, personally.
Yeah, we'll see with
definitely
the,
definitely a little bit dirty, but a good move by the French crew. Not sure what the Spanish ship in the back is doing. They're kind of swinging around. Judy, could you stream in Discord?
I'm trying to. It's really not
Oh,
happening.
no problem.
Let me try it now. Oh, there you go. There we go. All right, so we're seeing Rush 4 speed ahead of Blue Squadron here. Third place is Red Squadron, followed by Crips, Anver's ship. There's Columbia Racing. They had a really good start to this season.
There's the third checkpoint, by the way. That little island right there.
What, this one?
Yeah, this little...
The one that French just
They
passed?
just passed, yeah.
That's the third checkpoint. Wow, okay. Getting on strong. Let me check the map.
They're heading straight east now to between Port Louis and that little northeastern island, and that'll be the fourth checkpoint. Then they're gonna have to swing around to the northeast, cross the fifth, and then head straight back to the northwest.
I see.
You may want to pull up map on the stream.
I don't know if I can. Sorry.
I mean,
sorry
in-game
for
map,
the,
friend.
Oh,
In-game.
Oh.
They're gonna have to head east, so that little gap between that island and
Right
Port
here?
Louis.
Yep.
Yeah. Then they're gonna have to swing around to the right of that.
Okay.
And then they're gonna swing northwest up to there.
In between here, I believe.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tight turn.
And then straight out here, the 7th gate is pretty wide. Coming in, 8th gate, that's going to be really tricky.
That's gnarly.
Oh, and 9, another sharp turn.
We're gonna see a lot of cool overtakes in this race, I think.
I agree.
Let's check back up. Oh, we're seeing studding sails deploy now.
Really? Oh, yes.
From a couple crews.
We've got, let's see, in the far behind, I believe this is Feral Squadron. Don't quote me on that. This might be Cadiz as well, followed by, or ahead.
White Hook. That's White Hook.
Yeah, White Hook Yacht Club and the Irish. They're gonna have to, a bit of catching up to do. Also, we're seeing both Cadiz and the Irish put up their studding sails. I imagine we'll see the rest follow suit.
You can see them passing close by at Port Louis to any French viewers watching.
Oh yeah, let's take a look. Zoom in here. Got some spectators. Okay.
You can see the...
Look, we'll see the French have chosen not to deploy their stunning sails, while both
they do have
ships,
a strong lead.
Yeah, but it seems like British ships are going to catch up on that. They might be banking on this turn, waiting for something there. Seeing the pack pretty spread it out. There's less ships than last time, and less ships than the first time. It's interesting to see how the teams have started thinning out.
Where's the wind blowing? Because the French ship may end up being the windward vessel if red comes around on the right here.
I think the wind is north currently, which...
Can you take a look at their flags?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So the wind is kind of northeastish?
Yeah, okay, so France has priority at this turn, I believe. If France turns left here, and red comes out to the right of them, if they don't have enough room to get by, whilst France holds that weather gauge...
Blue and red are taking their turns early. Are they?
Oh, they are technically going behind the checkpoint. Red is trying to sneak past.
Wait, does that count?
I'm not sure, but that is a marking vessel.
Are you sure? Can you teleport me to this island, if you please, or near it, so I can check it? Because, well, they don't seem to be doing that. I really can't tell you what they're doing. Oh my god.
I think they're trying to go to the right, but they're overtaking it a lot.
Oh.
Go ahead and go in first person. We can see it.
Oh no! And yep, they've just clarified you have to go around the island. Red Squadron
that is
just
a big loss of time from red.
And they've got to make.
They're gonna regret that.
That wind is not going to be good to make that turnaround. That says.
Looking back at the front of the pack, we're seeing France holds their position whilst blue sits closely behind.
And we've got coming around the turn now the Crips and Columbia Racing in a tight neck race, followed by.
I'm not sure where red's going. They have to turn back.
Yeah, I really. Oh, they might be just giving up. I don't know what they're doing. Ugh. Ugh. It's devastating. Oh, we're seeing, okay, blue and
French study tells the boy.
Amber's very close together. Although, wait, no, this is Rochefort. My mistake.
Looks like the rest of the pack is starting to round the corner now.
Yep. I want to check
Very
in on the back. So we've got, I believe that's Feral Squadron in the very back. Let me check that real quick.
It's never too late, as we've discovered in the past.
That's true. This is definitely not the end for them. Does not have to be. Followed by White Hook Racing from the Pirates, Cadiz Squadron, I believe, from Spain, and the Irish. As they round that turn, we'll see how the placings adjust. Up front, very tight race.
Seeing the Patriot, last time a very strong player, they're fighting for third place with Corn here, but
seems like they're taking it wide. Let me check on the map.
They're gonna have to close all as they come in for that next checkpoint there.
Oh yeah, because that's very tight.
But the wind's gonna be turning against them here soon, so they're gonna want to get up there as fast as possible.
I'm not sure if Red knows that they didn't even.
Maybe they have like a punishment. They just have to like anchor there for a while.
I mean, it was my understanding that they have to go all the way around to.
Yeah, that's what I think. We'll have to wait.
Go through the gate. Yeah, we'll see what the regulators say. Okay, Corn. The Crips just got a penalty. Starboard versus larboard tack. The punishment has not yet been decided, but I imagine we'll have that shortly. Up close, it looks like the pack is condensing. Corn and Columbia Racing, tight fight for third. Even tighter is the fight for first. So Rochefort and Blue Squadron duke it out. Blue Squadron's still behind, but they've managed to close that lead very well.
We still have a long race to go.
Yes.
I'm really concerned about the wind here, because as they come close to that point, the wind's going to be slowly rotating like against them.
Yeah, it's already, if you look at the flags, it's already not giving them.
Yeah, if they don't get around that soon, they're going to get stuck.
Yeah. Ooh, I think that's Red Squadron.
Ooh,
Red
we got bounced.
What?
Blue just bounced off the back, I think.
No, they're still moving.
Oh, they're slagging, my bad. Apparently the punishment for Red Squadron is pending.
Yeah, both penalties are pending. I want to check in on the back again. Farrell's still behind. Cadiz and White Squadron practically tied, although as the wind kind of negates any speed.
Sorry to cut you off there. We actually have a list of like who crosses the gates and in what positions.
Oh, is that out?
That's in race events, if you take a look. That's pretty neat. Royal Red Rock Club has been recorded as passing Gate 5, so...
What?
I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm sure we'll see some sort of punishment.
Okay, I guess they must know something that the rest of the teams do
it
not.
Says
they are far ahead. I really don't know if their punishment will be...
I imagine there'll be a time loss in the end.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if that's enough to like completely negate their victory if they end up making it. But I guess we'll have
One
to
would
see.
hope so, as they did in fact not hit the checkpoint.
That does not seem fair to the rest of the teams.
Which is going to be a tight turn to get into that checkpoint.
Yeah.
Patriot still needs to close in.
A lot of these teams, they're really gonna have to shorten it down and figure it out.
You're going to see a lot of rewards for any team that decides to keep it slow in the back and climb up to the checkpoint.
Right, we're seeing a lot of these teams take it wide. I think is the wind.
They may try to attack here.
Ooh.
We
Yeah,
might see that team going wide to the right.
Which one? This one?
That one in the they may be going for attack play here, where they just flip over and
Yeah, cut across.
yeah.
Ooh, that might.
We'll see.
That might be
Ooh, look at that!
What?
Look at that sandwich.
Oh, this clump. Oh, it's not looking good for Anvers.
That is a bump.
Yep. I
I
think.
believe that's a penalty on Roche.
Oh,
technically.
Columbia stricken their foresail. They may be going for.
Well, they ain't going anywhere right now.
Yeah, that's true. That sandwich is not.
I'm not sure who's in fault there. As yeah. Looks like these ships are going to make it through just fine.
Yeah, I think the lead that these front two ships had is really paying off. I was curious to see if the bad wind would allow another ship to catch up, but it does not seem so. You seem to be right about the tack. The back two ships have gone and done it.
Shuzi, I think we received an invite to the Emperor's yacht.
The Emperor's yacht. Oh, Napoleon. Oh, okay.
Are we gonna go hop on the yacht?
Let's take a quick detour. I'll teleport.
As you guys, just to be clear, this stream is not sponsored by Empire Francais.
Okay, they seem to be on a protectorate duty right now. They got a very good view.
Hopefully there won't need to be much protecting.
Yes, I believe. What was it? The first race we didn't have. There was there was the Monkey Money privateering company. They did kind of crash the race, but there was no issue there. I don't think there's been any instances of foul play in terms of.
You wanna hop on the island before coming back here?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, take me to the island.
We can come back here when they get a little bit closer.
Yeah, I agree. This is nice.
Ooh. Here we have them coming up on the turn now.
Am I in? Oh. Okay, you took me to this island.
You should, yeah, I probably should have taken you to the other islands, one might think.
Oh, it's whatever. So we're seeing... I want to take a look at this. Yeah, oh yeah.
Ooh, the French having their sails here now. Looks like they have their mizzen, or their main, ready for the attack.
What, you talking about the French back here?
The French in the front.
Oh, French in front.
They're coming around.
Oh,
setting sails are being deployed.
Okay. That might
Not sure if that's the play.
Yeah. Blue Squadron opted to just cut their foresail. But their ships are not cut. I guess we'll see how this plays out. But it seems that it's working for the French so far. Turn's going well for them. British are kind of...
If I was blue, I'd start cutting in now. They're a little bit late on this attack.
That's what I say. Oh,
out come the sails. What is going on in that rear? We're seeing as we expected, the Spanish are attacking over like we thought they would, but that is really chaotic.
Okay, so yeah, we've got a cluster over here who've just finished their attack, I think. White Hook might have enough room to cut.
I'm not sure what White Hook's going to do here.
We'll see. This is going to be interesting to see because we've got two packs.
It's going to be a
lot of bumping and a lot of waiting.
I think Corn has to give way here.
Really? Because the wind...
They are the Windward vessel.
Are they? No, it would be...
Columbia they're Racing. Above... Oh, no, Patriots. Sorry, Columbia Racing. My mistake.
They would have to get...
I completely got their two flags confused.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Corn's overshooting here.
Oh, yeah, is Corn going to make this turn? It looks like...
My god, look at that French lead.
Oh, that really paid off for them. British
home advantage, eh?
And they've got stunning sails set too. Just giving them that extra boost that I don't... Oh, yeah, the British are following suit with that. Okay, we've got the rest of the clump. Bumping.
This is a mess.
God. And there's basically no wind.
Looks like Patriot is making room, so good on them. They're going to want to not turn too hard to starboard there.
French are cutting in. Oh.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to give a gold star on that friendship on the left there. That is a nice maneuver.
Yeah, I wanted to. I think.
Patriot is heading for ground now. I think they're gonna hit.
Oh, they might
Ooh,
be able to just make that
nearly.
turn. Yeah.
I would not like to be their insurance company.
I want to check in on the front
How about I take you to the Red Squadron ship?
or the even the French one.
Nope, the Red
Oh,
Squadron.
oh, the French Red Squadron that's very far ahead. You mean that one?
They are rounding. They are rounding.
Oh, they're.
Francis right now.
Oh, I see that. Yeah. I guess
Yeah,
they're just going on. They'll deal with their
come
punishment
into
later.
first person.
All right, going strong.
You think mid-race interview?
I don't think they'd be very keen to that. Here, take me to this fort here. It's gonna be a nice
Oh, yeah.
overlook. All right, coming around. Let me check what gate this is. So it's, believe this is gate.
Let me check for you.
That's gate 6.
Uh,
I think this
The
is.
north side is 8.
Okay, wait. 7 is.
7 is to the south of Patchard.
This is, yeah, they're coming around gate. So red just
Oh.
passed through. Here, let me.
Yeah.
Red just passed through 8.
We're seeing France coming around now.
Oh, they're gonna take this turn 1.
That is French. Is that the what ship is that over
This
there?
is Russia 4 in the front.
No, I mean the alert. Is that the marker?
Maybe. Let me check in my telescope.
No, they're way out of position. They have to be
Okay.
in
Yeah,
between.
I think that's just a French ship.
The French look like they're going the wrong way, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know if they know about the gate, or they might just try to skip it altogether and do what Red did. I'm still I don't know how that will turn out. I really don't know what that leads to for the teams. No,
I'll check
okay.
the.
They're going in for the turn now.
Okay.
They took
Maybe
it
they will
really
come to
well.
catch that wind. That could be
Yeah,
the
probably.
play.
We'll see what Blue Squadron does because they might be able to take advantage of this.
How's that turn looking back there with the
Oh.
rest of the pack?
It looks like most of the pack has still not made it through. Coming out in front, Columbia Racing.
Oh, I have news of the Red Yacht Club.
What happened?
They have an A-class
Breach.
foul.
What is that? What's the penalty?
They must do a full 360-degree turn in a circle at the next available point.
That seems very lax.
That seems really lax. They may get like a time negative on the ends. We'll have to wait and see.
Coming out of this gate 6, we've got Columbia Racing out ahead of the pack, followed by. This is Anvers? Yeah, that's Anvers.
Well done to Colombia. That's a good overtake.
Yeah, that was a good. That pack wasn't certain who would make it out of there. Both Spanish ships are kind of neck and neck right now. We'll see. I think one of them might have to give way here.
This starboard side has to give way, I think. No?
I would.
It's hard to tell.
I think the ship on the left has to give way. It looks like they're windward. Oh, and we just had a bump.
Yes.
I think that might be a penalty for Cadiz there. Cutting in, White Hook over here, Irish on the outside.
Not looking great for the pirate crews this round.
No, it's not. Although Corn is not in a bad position, I will say.
Anyone who's betting on France or Royal Navy is going to have a really good day today.
Let me check in on the front. I want to see how the this gate is coming. French and blue, basically neck and neck here.
That French going upwind really paid off for them.
Yes, it seems like they've got a good speed going for them. Blue is, yeah, blue is trailing behind. French is going to maintain their lead going into this gate and around. They're coming up on the straightaway. Speaking of which, I guess I should check in on Red Squadron. I think Red Squadron is doing their turn now.
Honestly, it doesn't seem like it's enough of a punishment.
And yeah, didn't you say they have to do it at the next gate? Isn't
Say
that
again?
don't they have to do the next gate? Like they do their 360 at the next gate, right?
Next, um, oh, is RRC not that friendship at the front?
What?
Is RRC this one?
I think so. RRC is this friendship in front, and then
Yeah, they
RRYC.
have a breached B class, not giving way on same tack. Must drop anchor and rehoist at next available point.
Really? I'm curious. How did that happen? That must have been later, cause
I imagine they're going to cut the anchor. Is that allowed?
oh, they just dropped their anchor, and they
Let's see if they cut it or rehoist
no,
it.
they have to rehoist it. It specifies rehoist. This might give enough time for Blue to catch up, or at least close the lead. Ooh, that's gonna be tight race. Coming around this big peninsula, Columbia Racing looks like they're gonna go wide on that. Followed by the other French team from Anvers. Closely followed by Crips, both pirate teams, Crips and the Irish. In the way back, we've got the White Hook Yacht Club. Still waiting on a catch up. And the two Spanish teams, although Cadiz seems to have pulled ahead. Really stretched out, and as these teams approach this turn, I think we're going to have to see a clump up again.
I think the wind is really going to just favor the first place positions here. And as it keeps rotating around, I think it can only be good for the winning positions.
Yeah.
Looks like Red Squadron's off fast again.
Oh, as the Red Squadron's heading into the straightaway now. And Rochefort has just finished weighing their anchor. The Squadron's going to have to still do some catch up to close that gap, although they are relatively closer. Ooh, it's going to be tight. Let me see if we can take any pictures. That's cool.
Dude, do you think it's at all possible to see a comeback from one of these rare ships?
I'm hoping. I believe. Let me take a look at the map, because we've got. It's really not that much of the race left. It's this pass. It's there. We've got a big straightaway going around the main
You have
island.
2 more checkpoints.
2 more checkpoints. There's not a lot of space for teams to catch up, especially catch up to first. Red Squadron is in a really good position, and it seems like that punishment was not enough to allow others to catch up.
Not enough to really slow them down, eh?
Yeah, passing through this little strait, Rochefort remains in the lead, and both ships are deploying their stunning sails now. Ooh, but Blue is a little late on that, and that might cost them some catch-up time. Coming into Gate 8, Columbia Racing seems to have made their turn pretty quickly, maintaining a lead ahead of, I believe that's Anvers in the back? Yes, Anvers, who've also just completed their turn. Rounding the corner, Crips and Irish. Irish seems to be going wide, while Crips have taken a short turn. We've got Cadiz following them. And then the 2 big behinds, or not big behinds, I should say that. White Hook and Farrell. See how they manage to catch up as they approach this turn. I will say, in comparison to the first race, this seems to be going much smoother, I would say, for the teams. Cause
I'm not sure. I think the first race was very interesting.
Very interesting and very.
Ooh, we're seeing.
Oh wait, what?
We're seeing studding sails coming out from Red as they round the northern peninsula.
Okay, they go into the straightaway. They want to maintain that lead.
You take a look in first person and get a little spyglass down to the crew.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
We're seeing. Who's that in the main mast?
I could tell you. All right, I'm gonna go back into. Oh,
They are ripping it down towards that next checkpoint. I believe it's
yeah,
that Hoy over there.
Oh, that might be unaffiliated. Oh no, that looks like it's part of the checkpoint.
I mean, either way, they have to go through that gap.
Yeah,
So.
that's straight. But they're in a pretty good position. And taking a
Here
look at the
comes
wind.
France.
France? Oh, okay.
France ripping around the corner now too.
Not far behind.
They may yet still have a chance to flip back.
Yeah, especially as they enter that last main turn. That's really their only point of catch up. Because after that,
On
straight away to
the
the end.
here, Patriots passing checkpoint 6. Sorry, 8. Over.
Oh, oh yeah, no, they're past gate 8. They're going through the straight. We may see them deploy stunning sails real quick.
Without me to. Remember, every position counts. So even if you don't get first place in this race, you're gonna still want the points for getting last.
Yeah, there's no point in giving up yet. Anvers is
Uh-oh.
still trying to play catch up to that Columbia Racing. What?
I did something bad.
What'd you do?
I accidentally teleported Buck to the ocean.
Well, you should.
I was trying to teleport myself to Buck.
Did you? Have you fixed it?
He killed himself.
Okay, good. Well, we'll have to issue a formal apology for him.
That is my mistake.
Hopefully he's not too
didn't cost them too much.
Yeah. I want to take a look at the rear again, because are you able to teleport me back to the fort real quick?
Yeah. The forts? My bad.
Yeah, gate 8.
If you look behind you, you can see Patriot and France fighting for 4th and 5th.
Ooh, I like this.
I'll take you back to gate 8 in a second.
Yeah, ooh.
Well, we're seeing the Irish company now.
Yep, Irish just passed it, although they might be. Oh, they're deploying their stunning sails now. It seems like they really want to get some or close some distance on Crips, who still need to make that straight turn. Coming through gate 8 now, we've got Cadiz, and it looks like Farrell and White Hook still got to make their turns and approach the gate. I guess I want to take a back up. I'm going to go back up to the front.
Oh, yes, my apologies.
Back up there. Oh, okay. I love Blink.
I got you.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need your help. But this is the experience of a Windward moderator.
Go ahead and teleport to me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
wow.
This is not the ship I am on the wrong ship.
Where are we?
My bad. Technical difficulties.
Okay, yeah.
2 seconds.
Please stand by. I'll just do my best to get over there.
Who is on the Red Squadron ship? God damn it.
Teleport to Goring.
Teleport Elijah Fancy Pepper.
That work?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, I'll teleport myself to you. Oh.
Yeah, teleport yourself to me again. Looks like Red is still in the lead, but France is not far behind. If you come up on this hill.
Okay, yeah, Red is finished making their turn. Oh man, that might be the win in the bag for them.
I do not really enjoy that marker being in the gap. It would be interesting to see the people cut through there.
Oh, yeah. Although with the wind currently, there's not much they could do. It would be nice to see it. I believe
Have it available.
France is gonna start their.
France is kind of late on this turn.
Yeah, this might give Blue Squadron a chance. Both teams' stunning sails are looking pretty worse for wear right now. Check on the rear. Coming around the straightaway. Crips or Columbia Racing going wide and with no stunning sails. Well, I believe that's Anvers.
Did you have your money on for 4th in this race?
Currently, I mean, right now Anvers is going pretty fast. Columbia Racing Not sure
They
what their
may
plan is
be
here. Okay,
coming to cut in close this
yeah,
round.
they're stunning sails. They're just setting them now, so it's kind of
But look at the wind here. They might.
Oh yeah, there they go. They're quick on that. They do not want to give France any chance to catch up.
Who's right there behind them?
Let's take a look. This okay, yeah, we've got Crips followed by Irish and one of the Spanish teams. Wow.
I believe in the very back there'll be another Spain and White Hat.
Yeah, it looks. I don't know if they're rendered in yet, but we'll see them shortly. All teams have deployed their stunning sails as they enter the straightaway with winds straight to their backs. Both
Looks like we're
second
coming up
and
on the
third
final.
have completed their turn, approaching the finish line. Goodness me. Yeah, this has been a short race. The first one,
It's been a quick one there.
yeah, the first one took like long time. I think it was probably because of that turn in the storm.
At one turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or it could be the team's just gotten a lot more complicated. We're just hearing gunfire. I don't. That's not great. It might be firing on this blue squadron ship right there.
Hope not.
Yeah, we'll hope that won't interfere with the race at all. I'm gonna take back a look at second and third, both blue and French. God, blue has just not been able to close any distance here. We'll see if they can make something happen in this final straightaway.
If you go ahead and look in first person, get a little bit of shade of this tree.
Ooh, oh, thank you.
Looks like this. I'm not sure where the marker is for this last checkpoint.
The marker 10. Okay, they removed. There's no marker for 10. They simply have to make it to the finish line, which I believe is the French big one right there.
Red Squadron is heading towards that marker. Do they know that the
Wait.
French end is the finish line?
I don't know. Yeah, because that
You need to go north of the marker.
They might be taking advantage of some of the wind here.
They may have. Maybe there's a punishment. You don't know.
Oh yeah, they got to go all the way around.
No. Do they?
No. But no, it's because look at the wind. It's like direct upwind. They can't head there straight. So they might have to.
We'll see if that pays off for them.
Yeah, it looks like.
Looks like they're
second
following
and third,
suit.
Yeah, they witnessed the same thing. Coming in through the straight right now, Columbia Racing and French neck and neck. One of them might have to give way here.
It's a good chance for these other ships to make up their
yeah,
lead,
definitely.
by the way.
This is gonna be. This is kind of the
I think
make or break for
French has to give way now.
Yeah, France is Windward here. Oh, that might cost them that spot. Although, has not happened yet. As they enter this turn, it's gonna come down to mere seconds of adjustments. Curious to watch this.
Patriots gonna cut in close here.
Yep. And there's
they're
nothing.
letting him in.
France.
Honestly, I would have locked them out.
Yeah. Oh, France is starting their turn, and they might be able to just scrape by and cut sharp. We'll see how this turns out.
Well, the other ships are heading downwind a lot, so maybe this is the play.
Okay, both ships going through their turn right now.
I think we'll definitely need to get a couple interviews after this.
Yes,
captains.
I agree. Okay, they're both finishing their turn, although there's nothing they can do. Yeah, they're gonna have to head straight in this direction with the wind being directly against them for the finish line. Speaking of which, let me check in on first, second, and third. Red Squadron. Whoa. Okay, Red Squadron's taking it far. I think they might be waiting till just the right moment to turn around and attack.
Yeah, heading straight into that island.
Yeah, that's
Well,
interesting.
looks like they're beginning the attack now.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I see that.
The sails are coming around. Yeah.
It's going to be a slow maneuver for them.
The French are going really far south.
Yeah, that's interesting. But blue is taking the same course, which is interesting.
I'm not sure if I like this parroting. I feel like it's hard to say what I do differently because I'm not on the ship, but
Right, yeah.
something just doesn't feel right about this.
Well,
The wind's going to be coming around and giving the other guys lots of chance to catch up as well.
There's really nothing else they can do. This might be
The wind should be rotating towards you, so it'll give the people in fourth a chance to catch up.
Yeah, and we see France is taking their tack right now. Blue.
Oh wait, no, the wind's gonna shift to the right of you right now.
Yeah. Blue. Okay. I think blue. Yeah, blue's starting their attack too. They're just trying to get it off early to make.
We'll see if this pays off of the early attack.
Yeah.
I feel like it might.
I think so too. Cause yeah, they cannot waste any time on the attack.
Red squad's move definitely paid off going up.
Yes. Although this lead is considerably shorter than it has been. Not sure if
they caught up a lot.
Yeah. French.
Would you like a view on the finish line?
Ooh, where am I currently?
Ooh, look at those! Look at Patriot fighting over there.
Oh, I want to see how this turned out. Patriot is in the back. France has managed to.
Well done to the France overtake. My God.
Yeah, that was good. I was curious if that would happen or not. Although the wind is not allowing for a lot of fast speeds here. But I think that lead is.
Red Squadron's coming up to the finish line right now.
Ooh, okay then. Yeah, take me over there.
We're seeing a little bit of booing from the crowd on board.
Okay, both pirate teams here have making their turn. Crips and Irish coming through the gate right now. Cadiz also making your turn. And very back, White Hook and Feral Squadron. Let me take a look at first place. Oh, Red Squadron's coming.
Go ahead and come in first person. Looky look, these guys.
Oh, okay.
Is this the finish line or is the Ontario the finish line?
I believe. Or what does the Ontario say? Flags.
Regatta. Can we get Dylan to clarify that?
Finish line. You must fully pass the Endymion. The plane is at the stern of the Endymion. Well, there we have it. This Endymion is the finish line right here with the fort. Red is coming in close for that, although wind is not kind to them here. Both blue and the French have finished their tack.
Here come Red Squadron.
The French
Looks
might
like
still have their lead here for second place. As the wind shifts around, it's going to come to them first. Giving them that extra speed. Blue might be at a disadvantage here being on the inside.
The real fight is for second.
Yes, definitely.
Just say that. It's like the ships at the rear are taking a couple different approaches.
Yeah,
one is going to just go straight for the finish. The others are going to follow the first place initiative.
Oh, I'm curious to see how that will end up for them because it might be too late for the French to take that maneuver. I'm
gonna bet on yes.
What? It's too late, or that they can?
Yeah. Oh, France is crossing the finish line right now.
Let me see this. Oh, here we go. Red Squadron, their maneuver at that very start, cutting around that gate, seems to have just paid off for them greatly. That punishment did not end up to be enough.
The crowds on board does not like Red Squadron.
No sportsmanship for cheaters. A watery grave for cheaters. Yep.
Remember, guys, everything will be left up to the judges afterwards.
The times are still
nice and friendly.
Unofficial. I'm not sure how that'll play out.
Congratulations to Red Squadron.
Yes, for now.
For that first place. Certainly a controversial win, whether this will be captain's one is something we'll have to find out after.
See how that will happen. Yeah, it looks like we are correct. French is just too. They've still got too much of a lead on that finish line. It's not seem like anything that red can do to or blue can do to catch up. Although
It's like they've set their stunnings.
yeah, but I really don't think that'll be enough, especially in their damaged state. Coming back on this behind pack, yeah, both the ships are splitting up. French is still going on their one course. Oh wait, no, they're tacking. Okay, they've given up trying to go down, and they're just gonna head straight for the finish line. Which, oh, that might have given Columbia Racing enough time to catch up to them.
I have to apologize to Columbia. I did in fact teleport them by accident.
What, Buck Hunter again?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Come on, Elijah. Shame on you.
I will get a beating after this.
Oh boy. Wow. I'm not sure if this will go well for France. Oh, that they might have just taken that turn too late. As the wind rotates, they're going to get some more speed, but I believe that Columbia Racing is just in a better position to overtake them. And the rest of the ships are following suit with Columbia Racing's heading. I believe all ships have passed through the straight gate there, bumping into each other. Farrell and
that is a little bit awkward.
Yikes. I'm not sure if that'll be a penalty for them. Going ahead, we've got Pack here, Cripps and Cadiz cutting ahead, while Irish has got to make a turn for the right heading. That might slow them down a bit.
Beef.
Let me take a look at
The
the...
French is just past the finish line.
Oh, there we go. Well done. Blue Squadron's coming in close. I think that was an interesting constant for most of the races. The fight for...
I believe, was
place.
Blue Squadron not leading the race at the start?
I can't remember.
I believe they were. I do believe they were leading up until the 6th checkpoint.
Yeah. That was I was saying, yeah, it was a very good constant struggle. Coming in on 4th, I'm gonna check in. Where's our 4th? The ship's still very far behind. They're all trapped in the sun. I can't see anything. God damn.
Windward looking too good.
Riv cooked a little too hard.
Change your time FPS around a little bit.
It's fine. Very beautiful finish.
I think we're definitely gonna have to get some interviews with a few ships here.
Yeah, can you line up with an interview with Red Squadron, French, and Blue Squadron?
Anyone else?
Right now, no. We'll see. Maybe we want to hear from like Columbia Racing. Oh, okay. I was curious about this. Looks like Andver's move ended up paying off. They are way in the head. Way ahead on that race to the finish. Wow. Columbia Racing, they've had to cut some sails. Ugh, it's not looking good for them. I think they just maneuvered too quickly. And I believe Cadiz is in a similar situation. They've got to tack around this island here, or a bump there. On the far end, the Irish have... oh, no, the wind is just in very bad position for them. They're trying to turn to get better heading. Cripps is cutting across, and White Hook and Farrell are still trying to heading to get some wind and some motion. I guess I should check back up on the start here. Yeah, Oh, French have managed to make it into the straightaway. That might be 4th place secured for them. As Buck Hunter still, yeah, he's got to finish that turn up. Yikes. Check in on the stream. Oh.
Okay, I've got all the
interviews lined up.
interviews almost lined up. Would you like me to get that set up now, or wait for the?
Get him in the group chat. We'll have them in a second. I'm curious to watch this final stretch. Yep, the French. There's Anvers coming in at 4th, or well, about to be at 4th. As they sprint finish. Buckhunter's finally finished his turn, and he's gonna be making some headway. Does not look like it'll be enough though. Cadiz is starting their turn. That might be enough of a slowdown for them to allow for more catch-up. Collision. Crips and Irish. Uh-oh. That might be a penalty upcoming for one of them.
You'll have to see.
And that's going to be a major slowdown for the Irish, at least. They've got to make a whole other turn. Yikes. Statement from Dylan about the Red Squadron punishment. He says, more ideal situation, it would have given a much harsher punishment, but they were overwhelmed protests. I guess that means we may get something. Oh, wait.
Shoot.
We're not ready for you yet.
You're not?
No.
Shoot.
We'll get you in a second.
Don't worry about that. That didn't happen.
Yeah, erase your minds. Coming in on the final finish line, French Anvers Squadron. I guess who all do you have lined up for interviews?
I've got the position winners and anyone else you want me to get.
Try and get this Anvers, because they had that overtake with or the fight with Columbia was pretty interesting. I'd like to ask him a couple questions. And I guess we need to find a spot for the interviews to take place.
You want Columbia? I have a spot, don't
worry. No, we'll just do 4. Don't want to take too long.
Anvers, you said?
Yeah, Anvers. Are you at a spot yet?
Yes, give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
The Ambers captain DM me.
Let me check who it is. Or, oh, whatever.
Just give me 2 seconds to get over to
no, don't worry. Coming away on this straightaway, we've got a major pack. Oh, Cadiz is still slightly ahead of White Hook, and the Irish have been pretty off-put by that ram with Crips. Speaking of which, they're making it into the straightaway and making some pretty good speed. I think this may be the final positions falling into place.
That's better.
Although there is neck and neck.
How do you think this will affect the overall rankings?
Overall rankings. Let me actually take a look at because I have them somewhere. So it looks like, depending on the punishment for red, because I'm not sure if that's final yet, they're going to be bumped up pretty far ahead because they are sitting last place currently in the league from the last 2 races, and they're far.
Whether or not they get punished heavily for that.
Yeah, that will determine how much they can catch.
They're still going to go up quite far for that 2nd or 3rd place finish, depending.
I think blue is in a really good position overall in terms of the league because they have. Let me actually see if I can pull it up on this.
Whichever dev did the French Force, I'm gonna kill you for making some of these doors non-collide. I mean, collide.
Oh my god. Okay, give me 1 second. Stream. Pulling it up right now. Yes. File. Downloads. This one. Okay, let me move that in. Yeah, okay, so we've got... like I was saying, I really think blue is in a good place in terms of the league because they finished 3rd, right?
That's
And so that's going to be 8 points for them. That's going to put them pretty far up because sitting at the top of the league are really... Most of these teams did not perform as well as they have been, or at least enough to maintain. Columbia Racing, 4th, is pretty good. It might be enough to keep them ahead, and they've just passed the finish line there. Irish Republic, that's a real mover. Their position pretty far back. That's going to really affect their league ranking. Same with Cadiz in 3rd place there. Now, Rochefort, they're also in a really good spot because they finished 2nd, and they're already very high up on the league. I think that's going to be probably, yeah, our newest leader for the league. And White Hook is going to have to drop down, although they're not in last. They are pretty far behind. They did not perform well enough in this race to maintain that position.
okay. I think we're just about ready
To start. All right, yeah, let me get this off.
Let me just pick. I have 2 rooms from you to choose from.
Oh, okay. Let me come in. Take me in. Or let me teleport to you.
Yeah. Oh, you're in the roof.
Oh, awesome.
There you go.
There we go.
Come on in. Would you like this one? Or would you like this one?
Okay, okay.
This one will give you a better camera angle. The one you're in, I mean.
Yeah, we'll do this one. All right, let me set up.
Okay, who would you like first?
Let's get first place in first. I'm gonna do some final watching of the finish line as we get our interviewees in. Oh wow, wait, never mind. We're very far. We've got the Indy right there. It seems like Cripps has just followed across the finish line, following Columbia Racing. Oh, and this is gonna be good. Let me briefly teleport to Gory because I want to see this. Oh, okay, that was interesting. I did not expect that. Cadiz is pulled ahead of White Hook and Irish. So that's, I believe, Cadiz in 6th, 7th. Yeah, because Columbia was 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. That makes White Hook 8th. Yep, and Irish 9th. And coming in, finally, Ferrell, they did not have a good start, and they were not able to make much catch-up towards the race, although they still did. They still did put up a fight. They were much further behind, and I think they're not as far behind. So well done to all teams, really. It's been a pretty fun.
I think today was a very fast race. Definitely a change up for a lot of the
yes.
a lot of the expectations.
And did not. I felt like it did not leave as much room for shift ups.
Error.
That too, but also I feel like the last race we had a lot of shifting around. And this time it was much not concrete, but it was definitely more rigid. I feel like the rankings, the race. I'm gonna teleport back to the HQ.
Go ahead and go into free cam again.
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Wait, is this my room? Which one's the room?
This one.
All right.
You ready for your first movie?
Yes. Bring him in. Mr.
Here we have the first place winner from Red Squadron.
Oh, is this Mr. Postcraft 123?
Yes, that's me.
Welcome. You really quickly tell us your rank in Red Squadron. for
I'm a
people that
sailing
don't-
master.
Okay, sailing master.
Basically,
All right. Well, first of all, I want to congratulate you on your win. I feel like that was kind of unexpected. I guess the main question for the viewers is, what went behind that maneuver, going around that gate? What was the thought process in that? And
well, the other gate was moved, right? So I just dipped through the gate, went back through the gate, and went my merry way.
oh, that's what happened. So you went through the gate and then turned around. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, I did not see that. Wow, and they did not. Do you know of any if there's going to be any additional punishment or any adjustments to the ranking?
Well, after punishment, so after having done a 360 and
Yeah.
then being down 60 seconds, we're still winning by 1.5 minutes.
Wow. Okay. Wow. So that.
Are you?
that
Would you
maneuver really pulled
say?
off.
Would you say that was an intentional play?
Yes, because I figured that if I just dip through and don't go, I will have to go for a shorter route, and also I'll be less upwind, so I'll be faster, and I might be able to keep my studs out.
Right. Right. Well,
It worked.
It definitely paid off. Yes. Majorly. That was pretty crazy. I guess at the start of the race, you were what? You were third going into that gate before you made
Yeah, I
your
was
maneuver,
third
right?
until I did that maneuver.
How is that? Was that something that you had planned before, or were you just that was just
I
In
mean,
the moment.
like the gates being removed was kind of like in the moment as of itself, but like when I got there, I was like, hold on, if I just do that, I'll be
Yeah,
faster.
right.
I did that, and then I got faster.
Nice. I guess I'll take a more general because we haven't had you as an interviewee before. I guess I'll ask you about your team. How has your team changed at all since the start of the league?
Well, this is my first time captaining because
Really?
the actual captain Obita wasn't there. Well, he was, but he expected to have to go, so I did it.
I see. So you were captain for the whole race. He didn't take over.
Yeah.
All right. Any other changes?
Well, our racing team was well, it changes every race basically because we just see who's there. Because not all of us are very
I see.
active.
I see.
But like we got Kevin, which he's been there every time, and then we've got Legacy and Nicky Jim. They're both pretty often. They're pretty good.
I see. What has been your training for both in the past weekend for the whole season?
Well, all my experience comes from this, and I learned everything I know from Obita. And
Would you say?
I guess I was curious, like like the team training. Do you guys have any like training events?
Oh well, we did it. We didn't train for this race in particular
I see.
because yeah, it's in France, so we don't want to get sank.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. So I guess that's a bit of a home advantage for the French team. Second, do you have a question, Elijah?
Would you say you were confident coming into this, or you had anyone specifically you were worried about?
Didn't catch that. Can you say it again?
Sorry. Would you say you were confident coming into this race, or there are any crews you were worried about, or perhaps
well,
specifically wanted to
No,
beat?
not really crews I was worried about. I was kind of worried about selling.
Aren't we
Well,
all?
I think you did quite the opposite there.
Yeah,
So
evidently so.
good job on
I
that.
think you're gonna have a couple of targets in your back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
I guess.
seems a few are unhappy
from
about
what I've heard, people really hate me.
But the league still has many races.
I can hear
to
him
go,
right now.
So this is not the end all be all, although it is a very good boost to the.
Well,
Red
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're at 12 points now, if I
yeah.
get it correctly. That's not too much because we got 2 and 0 with the others. Well,
but it's
You have
a good
any-
step. It's a good step.
Do you have any comments on the next race? Any hopes?
next race, I'm definitely not checking which one it is.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that either.
Oh yeah, it's that one. Oh, that one looks pretty good. I'm excited for it. I'll probably be there.
All right. Well, I believe that's it. So thank you for an exciting race and for being here and giving us this interview.
Yeah,
We'll see you next
I
week.
thank myself for that too. That's a lot of fun.
All right, thank you. You're free to
Yep.
go. Let's get who's next?
You have second, third, and Ambers.
Second was Rush 4. Who's the captain of that? Is that
That'd be Fancy Bobo.
let's see. Okay, wait, let me get him. You mean Draco Bobby?
Oh, yeah.
I'll go get him in here. Your turn. Oh, is that him?
Come on in. You can go ahead and take a seat right
Yes, take a seat. Take a seat, please.
there. To catch a predator.
All right, welcome, Mr. Fancy Bobo. Can you quickly tell us your rank in France?
Captain the frigate.
Okay, all right. First question, I guess, is really pertaining to, I guess, the whole race. Really, you were kind of in a fight with Blue Squadron for second place. How was that? How did that go? What was going through?
For
your
second
team?
place. What?
Were you fourth?
I should be first. Red Squadron completely skipped a checkpoint. In
No,
any other form of racing,
they-
that's a DNF.
They current as of current, they are still technically in first. We'll see how the punishment turns out. But
No, they skipped gate 4 entirely.
I
So,
We can't comment about that here.
we don't know
You-
anything about that.
oh my god. So this is not where I'm supposed to be lawyered up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But anyways, regardless,
Yeah.
the fight with Blue Squadron was a main constant for most of that race.
Yeah.
Were you expecting a competition for them, or were you kind of did that just kind of play into like or just fall into place like
Oh.
we've got to get ahead of them?
You know, we had to scramble 10 minutes before the race started. Like the entire crew, the ship, everything. So
Alright.
and then our position, it was just we had to work with it. So it was just like everything was just like cutting people short in turns, taking apexes,
Right,
making
right.
sure people couldn't get under us in turns, making sure we had the right course, and also like crew management with like repairing stunning sails, when to use stunning sails, most importantly, making sure to conserve it till the final straight, and yeah.
Did you guys end up running out of sailcloth, or did you have?
Yes,
Oh, okay, I see. When did that happen? Was that towards the end?
gate 7.
Gate 7. All right, so pretty. Still much of the race left.
Would you say there's any moments you're particularly proud of in the row? Or any mistakes you made that you changed?
Not complaining more about Red Squadron because I didn't complain shit about it. Like that.
I'm sure there'll be chances after.
Like it should be a DNF. I don't know where the 60 seconds came from, bro.
We'll see. We'll see. But back to the question: did you have any moments that you were especially
Anchoring.
proud of? Anchoring.
Anchoring
That's
and
right.
re-anchoring.
That was pretty quick. We were curious to see if that would lead to upset with Blue Squadron, but you managed to get that off quickly and enter the straightaway.
You feel like that was a valid punishment or for your
I don't know what we did.
Uh,
Like
Yeah.
it's still really vague what I did. Like I was following all the rules and I still get a punishment.
I wasn't sure. We'll see. But in the end, it did not cost you anything, so it was a huge loss. I guess we'll go back to your team because I don't. Yeah, we have not had you on the stream before. I was gonna ask, has your team changed at all over the season?
Bro, we got thrown together 10 minutes before the race started,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
Bro, like
All right. Well, you managed to pull through quickly.
it's shout out to Tank, bro, and Stormy and my boy Mishon, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
They listen well.
Well done.
would you say this is the start of like a comeback for your crew in the overall competition?
Bro, it's not up to me. I'm not supposed to be the one racing.
Oh,
I didn't want anything to do with this, but I just got thrown into it. So you know, it's not for
see.
me to say.
Well, you certainly managed to make a really good I guess result out of it. Unless
Yeah.
Elijah, you have any questions for him?
I think all that's left to say is thank you for
Yeah.
racing. Well done.
Thank you
Yeah,
for being here. We'll hope to see you next week. If not, it was a great race. So thank you for being on here and thank you for racing your best.
You, ciao, ciao.
Jay,
You
let's get who's blue? Is that
know what the fourth place in?
or no? Let's get blue squadron. Third place.
All right.
Oh, hello.
Right this way. Go ahead, take together.
Welcome. First things
Name.
first. Can you just tell us your rank in blue squadron?
As you had post-cap here before, I'm also a sailing master.
I see. All right. Well, first off, that was a pretty good race. Although, I guess I was just gonna ask you how'd the race go for you trying to catch up with France for most of that?
We had an amazing start. I'm very proud of our start. We did so. I'm very proud of my crew how we managed that start. We did a slight mistake. We turned too late. We should have had done a sharper turn. So if we did that, the French wouldn't overtake us, and we would have the we would have the better wind. We had to turn against the wind a lot. We had to go very high upwind, and then slowed us down a lot. And the French didn't give us too much space, but we just managed to go through, and it was just chasing after that.
I will say you guys did manage to keep the French. You were on the French's heels most of the race, so I will congratulate you on that. It's very interesting to watch. Were there any teams going into this race? Were there any teams that you were looking out for? Any competitions that you were pretty worried about?
Yeah, definitely red. I know they haven't done in like position wise in the two races very well, but I know how strong they are in terms of like racing.
Right.
So I was definitely scared of red, and also the Columbia Racing. They have done amazingly in all of the races so far. So was definitely keeping eye on them. But yeah, I'm very happy with this place. As you can see, we finished what was it? 8th and 7th versus 8th and 6th, I think. Now we finished third. If this keeps up, I think we're just going to win.
Yeah, definitely. Good spot.
Is there anyone on your crew you'd like to give a shout out to? Or there?
Yeah, like my crew, Finley, Balance Titan, and RoboCake. All of you, love you. Those are just sailors from Blue, and one master's mate. They did very well. They helped me also with sailing if I needed something, and they just did everything I said to them immediately.
I guess that leads me into my next question about your team. How's the team selection for Blue? Is because I've been hearing from the teams from the interviewees before us, it seems to be just like whoever's available at the moment. Is that how Blue Squadron does it? Or do you guys have a dedicated team? Hello. We can't hear you.
Well, that is a very interesting response.
Are they? Oh, I can't like.
No.
I hate this.
Technical difficulties on the end of the Blue Squadron. I'm surprised it didn't affect the race.
I'm back.
Did you
can
hear
you
my
repeat the question?
Yes. Okay. How is the team selection process for Blue Squadron? Is it like in the moment whoever's available for the race, or do you guys have a dedicated team?
I always ask who's available at for each race, but I have had one guy. He's the RoboCake. He has been to all of the races so as me. So But no, I have changed the crew a couple of times. For the first races, the crew was the same, but for this one, it was different.
I
I
see.
had
Alright.
two different people.
Do you see the team staying the same for next race, or are you gonna change it again? Uh-oh. You might be cutting out again.
I think we might have to cut this interview short.
Yeah, we'll give him a couple more seconds.
Sorry, can you repeat? It just
Yes.
technical problems.
Do you see your team staying the same for next race? And if so, are you guys going to do any training going into the next race?
Well, if they're going to be available, definitely.
Okay, okay.
Because like it was the best result, but I don't really think it's about the crew who I have. I trust all of the people that are in the team. It's just we had one practice just before the race. We tried to have a training before, but there were hostilities in the area, so we couldn't manage to do that practice. But yeah, I think if it didn't like actually do the practice before the race, it would have changed very differently. We just learned the course very well, and that helped us to finish where we finished.
All right. Well, that's all my questions. I don't know if Elijah has any, but
Are you hopeful for another podium placing next regatta?
I'm looking for the win next time. All I'm is red.
right, you've gotten close this
Hopefully.
time, and you know if the trend continues, that might be enough to take first next time. Well,
Due to the French, they did very very well.
Yes.
But red shouldn't be first. That's all I'm saying. Red shouldn't be first.
yeah, that seems to be a trend we're hearing. We'll see how that plays
Well.
out from the regulators. But we want to thank you for such an exciting race, and thank you for being here, giving us this interview.
No problem. I'll try and make it
Hey.
entertaining next time as well.
All right.
Hey, Cheesy,
We'll take you
Goodbye.
Yeah. What?
there's a crazy amount of knacks outside.
Uh-oh, we've got Buck Hunter. What does he want?
Should I go take care of him, sir?
Oh no, he'll be fine. Get the.
I'll
next
bring in the
interview.
next interview.
Yeah, get in the next interview. He can. We don't have enough time for him.
I just realized I do not have him friend him. Amios, can you leave the group chat?
Oh, I'll kick him. All right, yeah, get fourth place. Who's that?
Yep, on it.
Columbia Racing. Wait, no, is Buck Columbia Racing?
Nope, that's another French team.
Rochefort was. Oh, that's right. Yes.
Anders.
Anvers, yes. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Cuddly. All right, well,
Hello.
come on into my office.
Which is here we go.
Yeah, Elijah. Okay, there we go.
You want
All
the
right.
left chair or the right chair?
Oh,
Yeah, it's a big choice.
looking at the camera angle, I think I'm going to take the right one.
Oh, okay.
Red
Nice,
Squadron
nice
sat in
view
that
of my
chair.
face. Oh dear, never mind.
Sorry. Okay. We'll get you in a good light. All right. First question. How did that maneuver go for you at not how did it go? We saw how it go. Towards the end, going into that past that straight where you managed to cut ahead of Buck Hunter. How did that come about? Was that in the moment, or was that planned? Were you guys thinking about the wind?
Not particularly. So we were quite far behind them as we passed Packard Town,
Right.
but we managed to catch up pretty close to them by Rochot. And we were sort of on the inside, and I think they were a bit slow with their turn, and we just managed to get on the inside. And from there, because the wind was coming from the west, just the angle we had, it just got us ahead.
Right.
And then we decided to keep going that way because we saw the way the wind was shifting. And if we turned earlier, we thought we'd just end up having to tack again, which Buck Hunter eventually had to do.
Yeah,
so,
we saw that. See,
yeah.
we were kind of curious how that was going to turn out. I was honestly expecting it to go the other way. I thought you guys were going to get stuck on bad wind, but
Yeah, it
really-
was. It was a bit close with
It was
the
very
angle
close.
to the wind, but
Yes.
we just about managed it. Yeah.
Yeah. As far as the rest of the race, how do you feel that went for you guys?
It was all right actually. Towards the start, we were a bit late to the briefing, and we almost did what Red did, but we turned out of it. Unlike somebody else, so that may have changed how the race would have gone, but that's just speculation. But
Right.
but no, it was a decent race. We held up
Definitely.
position most of the time. Yeah.
Would you say that the punishment for Red Squadron was bad enough, considering you weren't really competing for first place? Would you say?
No, because you see, we were going to do the same move as Red, because if we'd followed through with them and we had that 60-second penalty, is it?
Yeah.
They've ended up giving, we would have ended up presumably in second. I'm guessing. I didn't look at the times for
Probably. I mean,
Rushford,
because
but-
how close
okay,
were you, how close were you to Red before they made that maneuver?
10 seconds behind them.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely probably would have gotten second.
Yeah. So I mean, you got to listen to the umpires, but bit of a I'd say a dodgy move, but
Yeah, right. But it's still, I believe it's still up to. I'm not sure if the punishment is final. We'll see what John says.
Okay.
I guess my next question is asking about your team. How has it changed at all over the season?
Yeah. So we because France, I think we were originally given like 3 teams. Amber's rally slightly less than Rochefort, so we just decided to we take the 1 ship and they take 2. So we've got quite a good sort of pool of good sailors that we can pick from,
Right.
and we basically just look at availability on the day, pick out
Okay.
whoever's there, and then just go from that.
All right. Do you? I guess because I mean, this is obviously your territory, home court. Were you guys able to do any training for this race in particular?
We certainly would have been able to, but we were sort of we forgot about it.
Oh, okay.
But we know the territory. We know
Right,
where the
right. Of
shallows are
course,
and
of
stuff,
course,
so that
yeah.
always helps.
I imagine that definitely helped you out.
Yeah.
Do you think you made the Emperor proud today?
Oh yes, because he was
Oh.
watching that finish line. Very
Oh,
eagerly.
I'm sure he was proud. I'm sure he's proud of his little French boats. We did come behind our end, but
Right.
they're a strong opponent. You know, you
Yes,
got to
yes.
give them
You put up a really good race today, and keep in mind there's more races to come. It's overall positioning.
exactly.
It's good for the moment.
Yeah.
Would you say there was anyone coming into this that you thought would do better or worse than they did?
To be honest, not really. We don't really look at like how well they've done in the past, because if you look at the standings, they're constantly changing.
Right.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of like just random luck and stuff involved. So we treat everyone like as being as strong as they could be, and just go with that.
Right. Well, I don't know if I have any questions left. Elijah, you got anything to say?
I think I just have to say, good job to everyone who raced.
Yes.
You two are lovely.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
And is there anyone you'd like to shout out, or anything you'd like to say to the audience?
Not really. Well, to my crew, of course.
Right.
Lovely work. Quick, Jacob, and Kate. Best
I'm
sailors.
just- I'm
But-
guessing a lot of the French players are English.
Yeah, there's not a lot of Frenchmen, but we want to change that. So if there are any Frenchmen in the audience, please
Right,
come join
right,
us.
That's your chance.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us, and thank you, of course, for exciting race.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Allow me to.
And that is our last interview. Thank you to our audience tuning in. We will hope to see you guys next week on the what is it? What's the next race? Oh gosh, need to be more updated. The Regatta de Español in the Spanish territories.
Oh, it's Spain next week?
It is Spain next week. I'm curious. It looks to be a similar difficulty to this week, although there's a lot of sharp turns. So we will see how
Well,
it plays out. But
See you guys then.
yeah,